From the Keith Winsacale Studios in Patterson, New Jersey, Green Arrow Media proudly presents Is This Real? Tonight, our season finale, Scientology. What the is Scientology? And now your host, JC3.
Who wants better sex? And who wants better sex starting now? The best way to get started is go to adamandeve.com.
Adam and Eve is offering 50% off just any item.
But that's not all. When you select your one item, you will also get 3 bonus items. That includes a gift for him, a special gift for her, and a gift you'll both like.
Plus 6 free movies for your viewing pleasure and free shipping.
There is discreet shipping as your privacy is priority. Plus 100% free shipping on your entire order.
Doesn't matter how much you spend or what you buy, it will all be packaged and sent discreetly for free.
Don't wait. Better sex is just one click away.
That's 50% off one item, 3 free gifts, 6 free movies, and free shipping.
Bring more pleasure and satisfaction to your bedroom.
Just go to adamandeve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy or anything you desire.
Just enter code QUESTION at checkout.
That's question, QUESTION at adamandeve.com.
This exclusive offer is specific to this podcast only. So be sure at checkout you punch in the code QUESTION. That is QUESTION at checkout. And get your 50% off one item, 10 free gifts, and free shipping. Remember, use code QUESTION. Also remember to listen to Is This Real every Sunday at 8 o'clock with new episodes starting July 16th. Remember, everybody, question everything and put that question at the end of your checkout.
adamandeve.com.
Welcome, everybody, to another fantastic episode and the season finale of Is This Real?
Is this real?
Tonight's episode, you heard Big Joe say we were talking about Scientology.
Yeah, man.
Yay! In the booth tonight, I have the Pope to my left.
I'm the Pope.
Why are you so low?
Because I hate Scientology.
All right, save it for the episode. Across from me, I have Mr. West. Mr. West is in the building.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
I have Big Joe in the corner over there.
Hello.
And unlike last week where I forgot to answer you or put you in, I do have Roadblock over there behind everything. You'll see him then small at the bottom of the screen here. I think it's like right here.
Yep.
So Scientology, gentlemen. First, like we do with everything, remember this is it's not a prediction or a futures episode. This is an actual cult episode, if we can consider this a cult or not. So, like again,
Let's determine if it's a cult or not.
Well, just like the Westboro Baptist Church episode, I do have the 10 signs,
The checklist.
the checklist
You
of
have
the
the
cult.
checklist.
This is a fucking cult.
And we'll talk about the checklist more towards the end of the episode now.
Okay.
Because I want to get through how it started with L. Ron Hubbard and celebrities. Obviously, you can see the celebrities that we've put in there. And the idea of what he called Dianetics and pseudosciences.
Huh?
Pseudosciences.
What?
So let's just put it like this. We'll start off with this. Anthony, Pope, and we'll talk everybody else around. When's the first time you heard about Scientology?
The first time I actually heard about Scientology was years and years ago. I forgot what year it was, but do you remember when Tom Cruise went on Oprah and was jumping all over the fucking couch and shit, making himself look like a dickhead?
Yes.
I think Scary Movie 4 made fun of that.
Yes,
yes,
they did.
it did. Yeah. That's when I was like, why the fuck is he jumping up and down and acting
So
like
we're
an-
talking like 06 because
maybe.
I'm thinking I'm going back like Scary Movie 4 was like
I think it was like 07, 08.
it was like 07, 08, yeah. So it's like
sometime
a year or
around
two
there.
before that.
Yeah, sometime around there. And I was like, why does he act like an asshole? Because he was always just like, it's Tom Cruise, he's a movie star. And then it's like, oh, you know, he has a new religion that he's a part of, something called Scientology, which I was like, all right, by the name, I'm thinking like a religion that marries in with science in some way. I'm like, okay, I can get behind that.
Right.
And then I read into it, and I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Okay.
This is fucking dumb. And if you're a part of this cult, you're dumb.
Okay.
All right.
Big Joe, when's the first time you remember hearing about Scientology?
Oh God, early on in my teens. Because
oh my God, we're talking back then.
we're talking back in ancient
Right
history.
after
You
the
were
airplane-
recruited?
Right
No.
after the airplane was invented.
No. Okay, it's enough of you. No. Back in the 70s, there was a group of you had L. Ron Hubbard, with the Dianetics book, and then you had Eric von Däniken, Chariot of the Gods. I don't know if you guys.
No,
are
we
familiar.
talked about the
Okay.
Chariot of the Gods before.
All right, those
podcast.
books were really, really big at the time. In fact, the Chariot of the Gods went on to be a movie, and we went in third grade. I remember we went to see the movie, and I even know where we seen it, but I'm not going to go there because this is not time or place. Anyway,
He was
Disgusting.
getting blown in the movie theater.
no,
In third grade?
well, how old was I in third grade?
8.
No.
Yeah, he wasn't getting blown yet.
My God, dude.
Fifth grade, yeah, definitely. I remember that trip.
Oh, yeah, my pecker was up at 5th grade.
Okay, continue.
I don't know how to answer that. Anyway, but that was it early on, very early on, because it made such a big splash from the Dianetics movement, and he lost the rights to the book and all that shit. And then it turned out that there was a big scandal going on, and then he started the Scientology movement.
He rebranded.
Right,
Scandal.
exactly. Then he got the Dianetics back, and then it was the
All
whole
right,
story.
West, how about you? Same time as Anthony?
I know that like Tom Cruise has something to do with it.
Thank you. Joshua, Roadblock, how about you?
I've only really heard it in the news once, and they literally just featured Tom Cruise in it and mentioned that he's part of Scientology. I think it was like on the E! News Network or something at one point.
With Whoopi?
No.
No.
The channel.
Oh, no, that's The View.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Turn like Talk Soup back in the 90s, bro.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. But it was the E! Network. It's the E with the exclamation point.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the one time I heard about it, and then never again, to be honest.
All
So,
right.
so what is this shit?
So Scientology is a set of beliefs and practices invented by American author L. Ron Hubbard
Invented.
and an associated movement. It is variously defined as a cult, a business, a religion, a scam, or a new religious movement. Hubbard initially developed a set of ideas that he called Dianetics. Now, what Dianetics is a set of pseudoscientific ideas and practices regarding the relationship between the human mind and the body created by science fiction writer and Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard. Dianetics is practiced by the followers of Scientology and the Nation of Islam.
So wait, this motherfucker wrote science fiction?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Dianetics was originally conceived as a branch of psychiatry, which Hubbard would come to despise when various psychologists dismissed it as unscientific. So, people, the scientific community.
So
Yeah.
so he not no scientist whatsoever.
No,
No,
not at all.
no, he is not a scientist.
He was an author who wrote sci-fi books.
Yeah.
And that somehow gives him the right to start a new religious movement.
Dianetics, he also said that is a form of therapy, which it isn't.
Again, the religious part of it probably came out of the fact that he had to change the entire thing from Dianetics to Scientology for tax reasons. Like that's it's the oldest game in the book. You put a cross on outside your bill, you don't have to pay taxes. So that's one of the problems that he had to face, and then it became the Scientology belief, and then he had to come up with some bullshit around it.
By 1954, he had regained the rights to Dianetics and
Right.
founded the Church of Scientology, which remains the largest organization promoting Scientology. There are practitioners independent of the church in what is referred to as the free zone. Estimates put the number of Scientologists under 40,000 worldwide.
It's really not much.
Key Scientology beliefs include reincarnation and that traumatic events cause problematic engrams in the mind that can be removed only through an activity called auditing. Now, what an engram is,
An audit, like the IRS audit?
yes, An engram is used in Dianetics and Scientology is a detailed mental image or memory of a traumatic event from the past that occurred when the individual was partially or fully unconscious.
Yeah, but homie's not even a doctor or anything. So how am I even gonna take that this is therapy or this is psychology?
Well, that's where the rub came in. That's
And you also have this, ready? A fee is charged for each session of auditing. Once an auditor deems an individual free of engrams, typically after several years, they are given the status of clear. Scholarship differs on the interpretation of these beliefs. Some academics regard them as religious in nature. Other scholars regard them as merely a means of extracting money from Scientology recruits.
That sounds like a money grab. Like, if you're over here misdiagnosing people or false diagnosing people with something that they don't have, and you're just claiming that your quote unquote therapy is gonna solve their issues, you're just gonna bill them just like any other fucking
Exactly.
hospital.
It's psychiatric evaluations and counseling and therapy without having to go to school.
Yeah,
and
you don't have
understanding anything about the human psyche.
Wait. So here's my question. So were they actually legally allowed? They weren't legally allowed to give out prescriptions to people.
No.
No. You're not prescribing.
No.
It's basically what you have engrams, and you go to an auditor who will sit down and I don't know what during the auditing process, and to their determination who the auditor is, once if it may take several years,
Of course,
and
it's gonna
every
take
time you go to this auditor, they charge you, and it will take several years for you to sit there and be clear. Now, from there, because there's a process.
There's more to that.
There's more than
But
that.
wait,
This doesn't
there's
even
more.
This doesn't even get into these. Keep going.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that sounds like some, not even to offend people, but this sounds like some fucking Eastern like Reiki type shit. Like it don't sound like it works.
After attaining clear status,
Okay.
adherents can take part of the operating thetan levels.
Wait,
thetan
what?
levels.
Wait, what?
Which require further payments. The operating thetan texts are kept secret from most followers. They are revealed only after adherents have typically given hundreds of thousands of dollars to the Scientology organization. Despite its efforts to maintain the secrecy of the texts, they are freely available on various websites, including the media organization WikiLeaks. These texts say past lives took place in extraterrestrial cultures. They involved an alien called Xenu.
Yeah.
Zoltan. Which,
You want me to take this one down?
hold on, no.
'Cause I know this one.
All right, described as a planetary ruler 70 million years ago who brought billions of aliens to Earth and killed them with thermonuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Despite being kept secret from most followers, this forms the central mythological framework for Scientology's astonable soteriology. Dude, I don't know what the fuck.
I hate it when you read anything.
Yeah, I hate it when you breathe.
The whole thing with Xeno is billions and billions. I'm talking hundreds of billions of years ago, before the
This
universe
is 70
was even.
million.
Yeah, but let me finish.
Okay.
Before the universe was in existence, Xenu came from a race of gods,
Okay.
and there was too many people. Like, it's the universe, completely devoid of anything, and there just isn't enough room. So he took a couple billion people after the universe was created, and he dropped them on Earth. And he put them near, like, okay, you're going to live here, and it's next to, like, a volcano. And then he dropped nuclear weapons into the volcanoes to kill them. That way, their spirit can be reincarnated into human beings. And the idea behind all this stupid shit is that if it's reincarnated into a human being, you have a god soul mixed in with the human aspirations, which means that now humans can do anything they want.
Zoltan.
This is why this shit doesn't make fucking sense and
Hold
shouldn't
on.
be worth talking about.
I don't think the amount of shit that you two smoke on a daily basis can make me understand what this is.
This is absolutely ridiculous now. I mean, First off, this is a money grab. I don't care what
That's definitely what it sounds
I
like.
honestly
dog.
don't give a fuck, okay?
Like, I've never seen you as confused as you are right now.
I don't ever want to. I don't ever. This is
Dog,
this,
and I study the stock market fucking blasted like this, my nigga. And you think, and I understand that a little bit better.
This is the United States of America. One of our core founding principles is that you have the right to believe anything you want,
No matter how ridiculous it is.
Exactly, and nobody has any grounds to persecute you.
Yeah, people still believe in 9/11.
That's enough. And nobody has any legal means to persecute you. But this is now a business that, in my opinion, has a lot of stupid, brainwashed fucks
It's a Ponzi scheme.
putting all. And that's the thing about this. You sell everything.
Would it be a Ponzi scheme?
You sell your shit.
I don't think
no.
it classifies as a Ponzi scheme.
No.
But it is a scam, though.
It is a scam.
Scam, yes. Ponzi scheme, no.
No, it's not a Ponzi scheme. But like the whole thing with their members is you're supposed to sell all your shit and give all that money to the church and then go live in a place that the church tells you it's okay and of course pay a fee. This is all about making
literally
money.
everything you do
Everything
in
you do,
Scientology is
You lose
fee.
money. And there's no evidence for any of the things that they say. There's no structure other than it goes to the top.
It sounds like this is just something that they use for tax purposes.
Go on, Scientologists. My name is Anthony Kaola. Come on after me.
Well, for
Where's your address? Where's your address?
No, most of the 86. Most of the things that you hear about Scientologists, though, which we'll talk about in the second part because we're about to go to break. Most of the people you hear who are Scientologists are celebrities who have money who can put shit into
because
this.
they're nitwits.
Exactly.
They're fucking nitwits. I'm
Tom
sorry.
Tom Cruise is a nitwit. Masterson is in jail for the next 30 years because he used to rape people as a member of Scientology. Then you have Bottom going up here. I don't even know what the fuck he's doing.
This has no, I mean, nothing to do with a church of any kind.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll give you something. Here's something weird real quick
Fucking
before we go to
bullshit
break.
story this is.
Before we go to break, last decade or so, Bruce Willis has made about 20 or 30 movies that all went straight to DVD.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're crap. Like he's not even acting in them. Like he's there on the cover and he'll say a line, then they'll ADR some shit in it. And I can understand he made a lot of money and whatever. He's also lost his shit and he's suffering, unfortunately. Right?
Yes.
Then you have someone like John Travolta who's doing the same shit.
Mm.
He's making these weird straight to DVD movies. You're like, you're John Travolta. What the fuck's going on? It's because he doesn't have any fucking money because he's giving it all away to these fucking idiots.
Well,
I hope they give it away. I hope they take his plane, his house, whatever, his yodels. I don't give a fuck what they take from him.
Yodels?
He has yodels?
Because anytime, look, you know what? Go to break because my mind's about to
Yodels?
explode. Whatever.
Joshua, do you know what a yodel is?
Not a single clue.
Fucking stupid. Really.
Are you talking about like his Drake cake yodels? Like
yeah,
the
yodels,
Swiss Miss?
twinks,
Not sponsored, by the way.
Twinkies.
Twinkies, not Twinks. Those are two different things.
Well, with John Travolta, you never know.
John Travolta was a twink at one point in his life.
Okay, we're going to end this here. We're going to go to break real quick. Please go and listen to some of the sponsors. We'll be right back. Hey there, fellow truth seekers. Are you ready to dive deep into the mysteries of the universe? Look no further than IsIsraelPC.com, your one-stop destination for all things mysterious and unexplained. From captivating podcast episodes to thought-provoking articles, our website is packed with fascinating content that will leave you questioning reality. Visit IsIsraelPC.com today and join our community of curious minds as we explore the unknown together. Don't just wonder, discover the truth today at IsIsraelPC.com. Hey everybody, I'm JC3.
And I'm Mr. West.
And this episode is brought to you by Dubby. Made by professionals in the USA, Dubby was formulated to give you focus and energy with no jitters or crash.
No jitters.
Their formula contains vitamins, amino acids, including the patented neurofactor. You know what Dubby doesn't give you?
What's that?
No calories,
No calories.
no sugars,
No sugar.
no fillers,
No fillers.
and no artificial flavors. When the raw ingredients arrive to their FDA-registered and inspected facility that strictly adheres to GMP guidelines, they undergo a quarantine while a small sample of each ingredient is taken to test for any impurities, while also being tested to ensure that the ingredients are actually what they are supposed to be and have the proper dosage.
And once the ingredients pass all the tests, then they're cleared to get mixed into the formula. So head on over to w.gg and use our offer code IsThisRealPC for 10% off your first order. That's DUBBY.GG and use the code IsThisRealPC for 10% off. They have great flavors such as Galaxy Grenade, Dub Sludge, Pass and Joy Tea, Monkey Madness, and Dragonade. My personal favorites.
Dragonade right here. I got Dragonade right here. Delicious.
Drink Dubby.
And be better.
These products are not intended to diagnose, cure, or prevent any disease.
And welcome back to our Scientology episode in our season 12 finale. Yeah. So the beliefs and the practices of this. Now, there's apparently L. Ron Hubbard has written thousands, and I mean thousands of texts about the beliefs of Scientology.
Yeah, because you change them every 3 seconds, so you got to be like, oh
So-
wait, no, my bad.
This is
First draft, second draft, third revision. You know,
this
how
is
our
what he
authors
said
are.
is like
Prototype 1, 2, and 3.
an overall synopsis of what their beliefs are.
Okay, hit me.
A civilization without insanity, without criminals, and without war. Where the world can prosper and honest beings can have rights, and where man is free to rise to greater heights, are the aims of Scientology.
That would be
There's so much irony in that.
That's the same thing that every man wants.
Yes.
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
it's not
every
exclusive
man.
to this.
That's-
He
it's a
wrote
little
what,
general.
millions and
I like
millions of texts
insanity.
to confuse the shit out
I
of
don't think
everybody.
Hitler wanted that.
No, I'm not. We're not saying Hitler.
specifically.
Okay, I'm not talking
What?
about Hitler.
I don't know. Did you read Mein Kampf? The
And then I did read Mein Comfy Couch. No.
kids' version.
No, okay.
This feels like confession.
I ain't confessing to shit. You can't prove shit on me.
All right, so these are. I do want to get into who are Scientologists.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So we did talk about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 who are up there. Now that is Alana Masterson.
Not them.
No, not the ones at the bottom. No, that's 6, not 5. We talked about Alana Masterson, who played in The Walking Dead. Danny Masterson, who played in That 70s Show.
They're related.
Tom Cruise, we all know who the fuck Tom Cruise is. That's Elizabeth Moss. She played in
The Handmaid's Tale.
The Handmaid's Tale, and that's Bottom Gun. That's John Travolta. We know who John Travolta is.
Your face off.
Yeah, Face Off, Grease, Saturday Night Fever. all
Face Off
those.
was a good movie. I liked
Face
it.
Off was a good movie.
It was a good
It was a
film.
really
That was a
great movie.
total 90s movie.
It was a
It was.
great film.
Uh-huh.
It was a great film.
Right.
I can
So-
watch it over and over.
Here are
Might
other
watch it tonight.
celebrity Scientologists who are dead and alive because some of them are dead.
Ooh.
What?
Will Smith.
I don't see Will Smith on this list.
Oh.
But again, this might not be a complete list.
Okay, so,
So,
who's on there? Let's
We
let's
have
name
Christy
them.
Alley. She's dead.
She is very dead. Yes.
Ann Archer. I don't know who the fuck Ann Archer is.
Ann Archer's an actress, I believe.
Yes. Catherine Bell. Nancy Cartwright. Erica Christensen. Chick Corea. Tom Cruise.
I know that one.
John Doering. Jenna Elfman. Doug E. Fresh.
Dougie Fresh?
Doug E. Fresh, yes. Isaac Hayes.
I feel like I know that
Uh,
name.
What?
What the fuck is wrong with Isaac Hayes? I mean, is he that stupid?
He's also dead.
Isaac Hayes is dead?
Didn't
I
Isaac
don't-
Hayes die like a couple years ago?
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
so. No.
Add that to the Deadpool.
Vivian Kubrick. Alana Masterson. Christopher
Wait,
Masterson.
Vivian Kubrick, like
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
is she
yeah,
related
I
to like
was right.
Stanley Kubrick?
Hold on a
He's
second.
dead?
Yeah, Isaac Hayes died in 2008.
He be died?
He be dead. It's not news. It's
She's-
2024. It was 16 fucking years ago.
She's the daughter
Okay.
of Stanley Kubrick.
Okay,
Wonder
so
why they put
okay,
another
cool.
album out.
Veronica Kubrick, you said?
No, Vivian Kubrick.
Vivian Kubrick,
Yeah.
the daughter of Stanley.
Christopher Masterson.
I know that name.
He's an actor and disc jockey known best for his role on Francis on the Fox sitcom Malcolm in the Middle. He is the youngest brother of Danny Masterson. So all the Mastersons are Scientologists.
Fuck the Mastersons.
Danny Masterson, Elizabeth Moss, Giovanni Ribisi. God damn it, Giovanni Ribisi.
He's a weirdo anyway. It makes sense.
Do you remember
Uh,
Ted?
Ted?
Yeah, the movie Ted.
Yeah.
He played the antithesis character.
He
That's
played
not-
the guy who kidnapped Ted and was dancing weird and
Mm.
drinking iced tea or whatever the fuck it is in the bedroom.
I think we're
Giovanni
alone now.
Ribisi is a great character actor. He's
Yes.
hysterical, and he actually has a really wide range. Like he can go on like dramatic
He
shit.
can get down, huh?
Yeah.
can.
John Travolta,
I know that name.
Greta Van Susteren.
Oh my God.
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
She's a news person.
These are celebrities now who have left Scientology.
Got it.
So you have Beck, who's the singer-songwriter. Jason Begg. Yeah, whoa. The guy from Chicago PD. Okay, I know him. William S. Burroughs, he's a writer and member of the Beat Generation. Paul Haggis, Katie Holmes. I know, with Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise.
I know that name. That's his ex-wife, right?
Correct.
Yes. Now, we can get into the whole marriage of Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes and how that plays into Scientology and how Scientology protects Tom Cruise. There's a whole thing with that.
Really?
Yes, and
Yeah, pretty much.
we'll probably talk about that in the third part.
Okay.
Jason Lee. Jason Lee is the actor that was on Clerks. Not Clerks. No. Yeah, no. Well, no, he was on Clerks too. Jason Lee he did a lot of stuff with Kevin Smith. Juliette Lewis, Vince Offer, Laura Prepon. Laura Prepon was the redheaded chick on that 70s show. Or Prepon, whatever.
Donna?
Yes, Donna. Lisa Marie Presley, dead. Leah Remini. Leah Remini, you ever see the King of Queens?
Played the wife.
She played the wife.
I don't think
No?
so. I don't think so.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay, Leah Remini has like a big show that she's going after Scientology because like she was like they're fucked up, they're horrible individuals, and I try to help the people who
She
leave.
wrote a book about it too.
Mm-hmm.
She's very open and against the church.
Mimi Rogers, actor Jeffrey Tambor, Robert Vaughn Young, and Nazanin Biennaldi. I have no idea who any of these people are. So those are the people who left, and then you have the current, well, some of them are dead, but current Scientologists.
I could have sworn Will and Jada Pinkett Smith were Scientologists.
No, they're just fucking weird.
Yeah, that's why I thought they would be on there. You can see it. You can see it.
There are certain I don't know why this is. I don't understand. It's like you can look at some people and you're like, oh, they're definitely into that thing. And you can do that with a lot of different things. But I don't know why we think about that. Like, I can look at you and be like, oh, yeah, I can see you're an anime. That makes sense. But there's nothing that you're wearing right now or showing me that would give me that. It's just this innate feeling. And I think with certain celebrities, we do that to them. Which is why when they go, oh, Jeffrey Tambor's into Scientology, I go, yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't make sense because there's nothing that Jeffrey Tambor's ever done where I'm like, oh, yeah, he has weird thoughts. Because I've always just enjoyed Jeffrey Tambor as an actor. He's very, very funny. When he was in playing the father on Arrested Development, it was great. And they left Arrested Development. He played
That's the weird, awkward guy.
He was
the main character.
No. That was Jason Bateman. He's Jason Bateman's father, the one who was in prison for most of the series. There's always money in the banana stand. He has a weird mouth.
Yeah, he got like a big ass nose
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that guy. I remember that show.
So Jeffrey Tambor, I've always enjoyed him as an actor. He also played in a role, I think it's on Amazon, where he's a father who transitions. And it's a drama show, and it's about his transition, his family having to accept him as a woman now and all that shit. He's won awards for that show.
Of course you would.
But not at any point where it was like someone's like, oh, he's a Scientologist, and I'd be like, no. Like, it just makes sense. And I don't know why.
Well,
Okay.
do you guys want to hear something weird about? Like, I know we said we'll talk about it in part 3, but I think this is.
Sure.
It connects the Tom Cruise marriage thing. It's a conspiracy theory, of course, but it's it's not proven. But it connects a certain number, which we'll talk about next season. But so the number 33 comes up a lot in Scientology, especially with Tom Cruise. Dad, you listening?
Listening.
So Tom Cruise's 3 marriages, Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, and Katie Holmes, all ended when each lady reached 33 years old, leaving many to wonder if it's just a coincidence or something else is going on. So according to one former Scientologist, the number 33 is known as the master teacher.
Sounds like a master mason.
Which I was going to say, they're stealing this from Freemasonry.
33rd degree Mason. That's very good. It represents altruism and increasing your positive energy. It's associated with healing powers through love. Cruz married Mimi Rogers in 1987 when she was 31, before they broke up in 1990 when she was 33. His second marriage to Nicole Kidman lasted 10 years before they split up in 2001 when she was 33. Finally, Cruz wed Katie Holmes in 2006 when she was 28. She filed for divorce in her last week of being 33 years old.
What it tells me is basically these broads that he's marrying, okay, really just can only take so much of them before they had to dump his ass.
Because you can expect the Church of
Well, I like
Scientology
you so much.
You can expect the Church of Scientology to come be discussed in great detail around this split, but the age of all three wives when the marriage broke down is a coincidence, to apparently former Scientologists argues. Marriage problems come from what Scientologists called withholds, or what the rest of us call not communicating. Tom's divorces have nothing to do with his wives turning 33. Plus, if Katie did blindside Tom with the divorce, unless she plans to continue studying Scientology, which obviously she didn't, she got out, then the number 33 significance has nothing to do with the split. But all three women did leave Scientology. Okay. Both Katie Holmes, Mimi Rogers, and Nicole Kidman all left after divorcing Tom Cruise.
See, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and the idea of like they're marrying Tom Cruise, who is a Scientologist. And when you marry someone, you should be marrying them and embracing aspects of their life, even if it's not like your thing. It's like, listen, I don't celebrate this, but because you do, I'll be there for you and I'll support you while you celebrate it. And that's like the best kind of compromise.
Well, according to some of these people, Katie Holmes was being followed by a Scientology dispatch because they figured she was a threat to Scientology.
Excuse me?
When they start doing that and they start sending people, like bloodhounds, at that point, then you become, then you're a criminal organization. I'm sorry. All right.
Well, they were criminal from the start, but yeah, I understand.
This is just fucking insanity. And to answer your question about Jada Smith, Will Smith, Will Smith never was involved. Jada, however, denied being involved. Jada, what her fucking name is, Reva. Okay.
No.
Okay. Know what? What? What'd I say wrong?
You know what you said.
All right, I'm sorry. The moron. Is it better for you?
Better.
Okay, so beep it out, all right? Big fucking deal. All right?
Go, continue.
I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to say anything now. I'm holding
What
back.
did Jada do?
She holds on to some of her beliefs like homeschooling and all this other bullshit, but she keeps denying the fact that she's involved with...
So she's like a Scientology light. Like, I read the books. I'm not official member, but I like what they had to say.
She's now separated from Will Smith.
Oh, she's been separated from Will Smith for 20 fucking years. She was banging her son's best friend, for Christ's sake.
Again, I don't want to get to
What do
that.
they
I don't
call it?
care. I don't care.
What was that called again?
A homie hopper?
No.
A homie hopper. What I said was
What
bad.
was the term that she used with Will Smith? It wasn't extracurricular activities. What was it?
I don't know.
Damn, it was like one term that she used that everybody used
The
for like...
balls on this bitch to sit there and go, I cheated on you because you weren't enough for me. And I needed some more space.
I don't think we're
off.
This has nothing to do with Scientology, but real quick,
Loosely it does.
the Church of Scientology is headquartered at Gold Base in Riverside County, California. That's the building you see behind in the thing. So that.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out. So fucking clear. I was wondering what those
it's a little
collection of windows
I
were.
see a window.
And at.
Thanks for the clarification.
Do you ever shut the fuck up? And at Flag Land Base in Clearwater, Florida. So they have one in California, one in Florida.
Just like Disney.
Fuck you. It claims to be the only true voice of Scientology. The internal structure of Scientology organizations is strongly bureaucratic, with a focus on statistics-based management. Organizational operating budgets are performance-related and subject to frequent reviews. So apparently by 2011, the organization was claiming over 700 centers in 65 countries. Smaller countries are called missions. The largest number of these are in the U.S., with the second largest being in Europe. So they're around the world, It's not like they're not. They fucking this fucking thing, man.
This is a business. This is there to make money. This is not real. This is not a religion. This is a bunch of stupid people who are giving their money to a stupid organization.
I don't want to say that they're stupid. I would say it was just more probably like if they're being
The people who are being tricked are stupid.
well, yeah, no.
The organization isn't.
No.
When you
I was gonna say like if these people are just using it as like a freaking like tax scheme to just like get like if you donate certain amounts of money to charities, like you get tax breaks and shit like that, and this is all coming from a lot of like wealthy celebrities. So it could just be it's a scam.
When we talked about Heaven's Gate and Nexium, and we talked about
So long ago.
I know, right? And we talked about Jim Jones. Every cult we've talked about, we've brought the argument: are they stupid, or are they weak-minded, or what? Why do people join cults?
Well, I've
I've-
stayed true that they're weak-minded.
And I've said over and over again, when
It's a
you're
sense of
looking
it's
for
a sense of belonging.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think people are stupid. I think people need a sense of belonging. It's part of. It's one of those things. It's like when you're growing up, you need to be introduced to other people to understand how society works.
Yes.
And when you have people who live on the outskirts of society, they get accepted by the people who sympathize, like Manson did.
Right.
Those are cults.
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
I'm about to say, are you like giving
No,
props
no,
to
no, no,
Manson?
no, no. What I'm saying is, though, in a situation like this,
Did a good job.
which
I've
is
seen
so clearly a business.
Final thought.
It is structured to be a business. It is written by a science fiction author who has no credibility as a historian or a psychotherapist or a counselor by any means. This is where I'm going. These people are stupid. Because they're not taking you in because we'll grant you some sort of place to where you're accepted. This is, if you want to be accepted, you have to pay up. And that comes first. The money is the first thing in this, no matter what. And when you're thinking with your wallet just so you can be accepted, you're fucking stupid and you have no individuality. You don't deserve to be a part of a group.
All right. So we're going to take a short break again. We'll be right back. Please go listen to some of our sponsors. Who wants better sex? And who wants better sex starting now? The best way to get started is to go to adamandeve.com.
Adam and Eve is offering 50% off just any item.
But that's not all. When you select your one item, you will also get 3 bonus items. That includes a gift for him, a special gift for her, and a gift you'll both like.
Plus 6 free movies for your viewing pleasure and free shipping.
There is discreet shipping as your privacy is priority. Plus 100% free shipping on your entire order.
Doesn't matter how much you spend or what you buy, it will all be packaged and sent discreetly for free.
Don't wait. Better sex is just one click away.
That's 50% off one item, 3 free gifts, 6 free movies, and free shipping.
Bring more pleasure and satisfaction to your bedroom.
Just go to adamandeve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy or anything you desire.
Just enter code QUESTION at checkout.
That's question, QUESTION at adamandeve.com.
This exclusive offer is specific to this podcast only. So be sure at checkout you punch in the code QUESTION, that is QUESTION, at checkout, and get your 50% off one item, 10 free gifts, and free shipping. Remember, use code QUESTION. Also remember to listen to Is This Real every Sunday at 8 o'clock with new episodes starting July 16th. Remember, everybody, question everything and put that question at the end of your checkout.
adamandeve.com. Hey, fellow truth seekers. Want to take your love for the Is This Real podcast to the next level? Check out our exclusive merchandise line designed for curious minds like yours in mind. From comfy tees and hoodies to stylish mugs and accessories, our merchandise is the best way for you to show your passion for unraveling the mysteries of the fucking universe. Visit our online store at isthisrealpc.com and gear up to explore the universe in style. Don't just listen. Wear your curiosity with pride with Is This Real podcast merchandise.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get to this final part of our season 12, and this final part of our Scientology episode. Why are you laughing? What the fuck's the problem
The only thing
here?
that came to my mind was hurry up, I got to shit.
All right. You know what? These people are not professional. Anywho,
Oh,
so
okay.
as I said at the beginning of this episode, I will go through the checklist of what it is to be a cult, and I will read them again. I just want everybody at once to say yay or nay.
Okay, come on.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Anthony, move the mic closer to your face, for fuck's sake. All right, number 1, absolute authoritarianism without accountability. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Number 2, zero tolerance for criticism or questions.
Yay.
Yay.
They sent people after Katie.
Yay.
Number 3,
That was one instance. Was
Right?
there
Like
others?
it's like I don't know about all that one.
Yeah, like, is there any other instances of that happening, or
It only takes one. It only takes one.
okay. Number 3, lack of meaningful financial disclosure regarding budget.
Nay,
yeah.
nay.
Well, I mean, they do take a lot of money.
Yeah, no, well, they take money from all the fees and all this shit, and too. So, like, they're letting you know exactly like how they're getting your money.
That is true.
Okay. Number 4, belief that former followers are always wrong for leaving, and there is never a legitimate reason for anyone
Yay and
else
yay,
to
yay,
leave.
yay, 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 yay.
Yay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Yay.
they send Hitman after you. Yeah.
Okay. Number 6, abuse of members. That's debatable if you want to talk about
Not
it.
according to what's her face's book. It's not. They
That's
abused
true.
people, and she was an eyewitness to that stuff. So I'm gonna say, yeah, they that fits the bucket.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about Leah Remini.
Yeah.
In her book.
We'll go with yay.
And I find her to be extremely credible.
How many?
Anyway,
How many is
she's
this
a
right
really
now?
good
5 for
person.
5.
I mean, number
No.
4 wasn't. I mean, not number 4. Number 3, the lack of meaningful financial disclosures.
Okay,
You
so
know how they
one.
make that
So
move.
one.
So one. They have one strike so far.
They
one
have
for 5.
Yeah. Well, no, they're 4 for 5 on this.
4 for 5.
Just keep going.
Well, 5 for 6.
5 for 6.
Number 7, records, books, articles, or programs documenting the abuses of the leader or group.
You have
Yeah,
people who have
yeah.
wrting about it, so
Yay.
that counts.
Yay.
Okay. Followers feeling they are never able to be good enough.
I don't know. They all seem
That-
so pretty happy to me.
Well, the ones who leave aren't. Apparently, they got abused.
Well, yeah.
I don't
not
think
to
it's-
mention, listen, not to mention, Masterson was raping him 3 at a time.
He wasn't raping members, though.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. That should
No.
make it feel better.
No, what I'm saying, like the followers.
Almost good boy.
By number 8 saying the followers feeling they're never be able to be good
There was
enough.
nothing to feel good enough for if they were buying their way into it.
There we go. That's a good one.
That and there's no like actual like real goal that they're setting for themselves for you to
Other than
strive
the
to.
very vague bullshit that every religion promises anyway.
Yeah. So like.
All right, number 9, a belief that the leader is right at all times.
Well, that goes without saying.
He is the leader. You're following
Okay.
his beliefs.
Yeah.
Yay.
And number 10, a belief that the leader is the exclusive means of knowing truth or giving validation.
You don't believe in this shit unless you believe in the leader. He is the truth.
And Xenu.
I'd like to
So
know
we're
how
going,
many.
So we're going 8 for 9 or
I'd
8
like
for
to
10.
know
9 for
how,
10.
how many people join this call
9 for 10.
and sit there and go, you know what? I got nothing to do on a Saturday night. I got millions of dollars in the bank. You know what? Billy Bob Joe Ray Thornton decided he was going to join.
Why all the Southern people? I don't get it.
This man hates the South.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
It's
Bill.
like Ted, Bill, John.
Jebediah.
No, we're not.
Jebediah wouldn't be in it. No,
Whatever.
no, no.
Whoever has the money sitting around, you know what? I want to be part of the cult. You know, here's $1 million. Can I give my membership card? And then I'm a member. And then you know what? 2 years later, I go, you know what? If I should have spent that $1 million because my career is in the tank, I'm leaving here and going to write a book. So I think basically,
Clear or meanie.
yeah, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I think the whole situation is
So
it's out of hand.
So we talked about last week, Whisper Baptist Church. They had 6 out of 10 out of these 10.
Yeah.
This week, this is 9 out of 10. So is this more of a cult than the Whisper
Oh,
Baptist
absolutely.
Church?
Cult.
Yeah.
They're poster children
Facts.
for cults. You kidding me?
poster children.
I hate all of this.
for-
I hate all of them.
Cults.
I'm just really glad this season's coming to a crashing end.
Now, I'm okay. Here's the thing. I'm okay with separating the artist from the art.
Okay.
I can justify that, and I enjoy watching Tom Cruise movies because the movies are good. I'll enjoy them. I can't hate on the man because of I can't like I'll never watch a movie of his because he's a fucking idiot who joined this cult. I'm not that kind of person.
Right.
Like I hope, I really truly hope that Bill Cosby gets everything that goes to him that he deserves. With that said, he's one of the funniest comedians who ever walked the planet. That's just the truth. He made people laugh, and he did it in a non-dirty way, and he also raped a bunch of women. I can separate the fact that he was a good artist, and I can enjoy that work without looking at him and going, without saying like, I can't enjoy that because he's a rapist.
Okay, so what does that got to do with?
I never
No, I'm saying
thought.
this. I'm just going on spitballing here because a lot of people who sit there and go, "Oh, that's that person." I can't watch any of his movies anymore. I can't enjoy the things that I enjoy that he's
Well,
a part
a lot of
because
people say that about Danny Masterson because he raped people.
he raped. Yeah, he raped.
You know,
like 3 women.
he
And then
nobody
there
can.
goes-
He should be in jail then.
Well, he is in jail.
Oh, well, then
But
there you
it's
go.
like now I can't even enjoy that '70s show. Yes, you can. Yes, you can because you're what? Because that's not Danny Masterson on the show. That's whatever fucking character he was playing.
Some
Grow up.
people don't.
Well, see, I
can't-
never enjoyed Bill Cosby's work anyway, so like I was never that type of person.
You.
So
I just don't.
I don't know. To end this season on a high note, I want to say, not that high note, you bastard. Are most of these what we talked about as far as let's go with the cults? Everything we talked about this season so far have been actual cults or no? Besides maybe the Westboro Baptist Church.
I would say, yeah, most
Like-
of them. Like Heaven's Gate was a cult. Jim Jones was a cult.
Stamp defined cult.
The
Yeah.
Mansons were a cult. Like they were. They
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, Dad. Yes.
I'll go with everything what Anthony said, with the exception of the Manson family. I'm never going to sit there and tell you that was a true cult.
Maybe we could go back and listen to the episodes.
No, the thing is, I just don't.
In the words
Yeah.
of Caden, he's glazing him right now.
You can sit here and you can call it cult all you want. That's fine, and I
Charlie
understand
was not a
that.
cult. He was a movie.
I just think that these are murdering fucks and they got involved with the wrong people. Now you want to call it a cult? I can understand you.
yeah, kind of the definition.
Yeah. He
Then
fits
fuck me then, okay?
the list.
Good. All right, next.
Next to him as well. Cult. They're all
West,
cults.
you agreed on that?
Yeah.
I wasn't here on the Rashnish Purim episode, but
Oh, that was a fucking cult.
okay.
Total cult.
Them niggas was definitely.
Something
Total
just
fucking
came up
cult.
about them. I was reading it, not reading it, but I saw the headlines, and I didn't. I wanted to dive into it, but maybe I'll read it tomorrow.
It's like-
Thank you.
There's a Netflix documentary all about him too.
That might be it. Yes.
Well, that was no
Yes.
new information on that. That's something I watched that Netflix documentary.
Well, if I didn't go on
That's-
Netflix, it wouldn't be new to me. Now, would it? Okay.
that what?
Continue.
As far as the prophecies episode, I think we figured most of the prophecies this year are not like I love the Padre Pio episode. It was like it's more like the observations of Padre Pio, instead of being prophecy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
are they
Quasimodo predicted
really
this shit.
are they really prophetic prophetic messages that we had?
No.
I know you don't believe in prophetic messages.
The popes were the prophecy of the popes is 100% bullshit. Nostradamus is beautiful language and poetry that can be translated. And that's the thing. Any prophecy out there can be translated in a way where you go, oh, it definitely means this, and you have someone else going, it has nothing to do with that at all. Like the biggest one to me is the Book of Revelation that we talked about. Like
Mhm.
it's very easy to sit there and go, oh yeah, this is definitely about the end times. But when you sit there and go, okay, that's great, but when was it written and who was it written about, and like what are the real world implications of why that was written? It has nothing to do with the end of the world.
All right. Yeah. You guys feel the same way, Wes, Dad?
Yeah, I do actually.
Wes? Yes. This is a podcast. Verbally speak it, my friend. Okay. Joshua?
Hold on. I'll read the subtitles. It nods head in agreement.
Joshua, how about you?
Re-ask the question, please.
Prophetic messages. Do you believe most of the things we talked about are prophetic messages, or are they just words on paper, as Anthony likes to talk about them?
Wait, I nod in disagreement.
What?
They're not prophetic messages. No.
Are prophecies real, Josh?
I think it depends on you and what you view it as. If you think it's just words on paper, then yeah, so be it. If you think it's actual prophetic, Jesus, then so be it. Me personally, no, I don't see any of that stuff in any type of way. So it's just, written statements of things that may be connected. That's it.
It's poetry.
Thank you. All right, season 13, as we get into next season, which is in September. That's when we start season 13. We're going to be talking about, what would you call it, Anthony? Occult items?
No, it's the occult of mysticism.
There we go. Things like superstitions, numerology, grimoire, tarot cards, all that type of stuff. I can't wait.
Like magic and shit.
Yeah, I can't, we're going to be talking about Wicca and witchcraft.
Magic spelled with a K.
Yeah, I know.
And we're going to be talking about, what's the... a Ouija board. We're going to be talking about Ouija boards and spiritual communications devices. I can't wait for that episode.
Yeah, they don't have like phones and telephone booths. You gotta use a Ouija board.
Yeah, you have to wind yourself up and, tug your balls 3 times and stick a finger in your ass to communicate with somebody in the
You have to
afterlife.
look into the
That's
well
a
and
regular
then
fr- that's
drop a
regular
lemon
night for this
drop.
nigga.
And that's every night for this motherfucker. All right, everybody. So just like at the end of every episode, please go and follow over our social media. TikTok, we have Is This Real PC. Instagram is This Real Podcast. Facebook is This Real Podcast. Please go like and subscribe our YouTube channel, Green Hour Media. We need these subscriptions on that YouTube channel. And please go to our website, isthisrealpc.com, and you get all the season information. And you can go to our Is This Real PC store, the Green Hour Media store. And then you can go to our TikTok and look into the link in the bio. That is our link tree, which again just shows you everything I just said right there. So everybody say goodnight and say goodbye to this season.
Good night and goodbye, season.
Adios, fuckers.
Yatsumi.
Good night, everybody.
Remember, everybody, we'll catch you next season for supernatural shit. Good night and question everything.